White Fox is a brand that I see advertised every single day. It's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, even on YouTube quite a lot. And we all know I'm no stranger to White Fox. I'm bringing back another haul for you all. There's some really good pieces in here, specifically if you are going on holiday. I do have a discount code, which is Rhiain. I'm going to pop it on the screen here for you and it'll save you 15%. Let's get straight into the haul. I think it's only fair that we speak about tops first. I mainly got these to pair with a pair of white jeans. I've also got white jeans that are from White Fox as well, and honestly, they're my go-to, to be honest. I feel like white jeans are an essential when it comes to spring and summer, so I picked up this top first. I think this might have been one of the first things I added to my basket. This is kind of like a felt material, but there's two different layers to this so that it's nice and thick, and then it does just tie at the back. I think this mauve sort of pinky toned is just perfect to pair with a pair of white jeans, because obviously the white, it's nice and crisp, and then this just adds a little bit of colour. But it's not like too bright, it's not super intense. I also like the fact that you don't need to wear underwear with this. Kind of gives your boobs like a bit of a push at the same time. This top is gorgeous, it's so soft and so thick as well. I don't think I need to say anything else about this top because you can kind of see yourself how the top looks and in the triangle clip and everything. I feel like I've briefly mentioned this already. I've mentioned this like more times than I should have. I'm going to Paris. I'm going on a little city break with the girls. So I was like, I need some gorgeous little tops that I can wear during the day, during the night. And that's the best thing about these tops from White Fox as well, is they're not just for one occasion. You can wear them when you like, how you like. The next thing that I picked up was a little corset. This is completely mesh. It kind of worried me at first, I'm not gonna lie, because this part here is mesh as well, and I'm not gonna lie, if you're not careful you will be able to see through it. So I just put on some nipple covers underneath and you can't see like the shape or the colour of the nipple covers, which is fine. Love this lace detailing, like the frill that's going around the edges. I think this would be paired beautifully with a white skirt as well. And then it just zips up at the back. There's also a little hook to this, and then it's like completely boned. I've said this before and I'll say it again, with White Fox when it comes to their corsets, you're always going to find the boning structure in it so that it just keeps its shape, but it's not uncomfortable to wear. And if I show you from the inside, you can see there's also basically a built-in bra in there as well. So you've got the support and then a gorgeous little style at the same time. I picked all of these things up in an extra small, by the way. I always find that they're true to size. Oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. They actually have a matching skirt that goes with this. So it's kind of like a little cami top that's got all these sparkles to it. Love the shade of pink. I'm hoping it's picking up on camera how reflective it actually is. Honestly, it's stunning. I really need to go back and get the matching skirt, but again, pair of white jeans walking around during the day, and then a little white or pink bag and some sandals. I feel like that's going to be perfect. This would be so cute if you was to get the matching skirt and then maybe layer it over a white bikini. There is actually adjustable straps to this as well. I would say you don't even need to wear underwear with this. I didn't in the try and clip. Again, I just left on my nipple covers because I thought that was the safest option. I feel like when it comes to tops like this, you want to kind of avoid wearing a bra and like having your bra straps on show. This is also that stretchy kind of material, so if you want, let me just show you how stretchy it is. Like, it's got a nice amount of stretch to it, so if you want you can tuck it up a little bit, have it a little bit more cropped, or just wear it completely full length. Oh my god, this dress, I saw it on the model and I was like, what the actual hell? They've got this in mint green, which is the one that I wanted originally, but they didn't have the mint green in stock in my size, so I went for this colour. This is gorgeous, like the contrast of the brown and then also like the gold speckles as well. One thing I like about this dress is the style of it is just completely plain. So obviously it's a maxi dress, but then you've got this halter neck like style to it as well. Love that, but when you put it on, it like contours all the right areas, it just drapes over your body. I don't even know how to describe the material on this. Again, it's really stretchy. I would say you could definitely get away with sizing down in this. Again, I picked mine up in an extra small, but if they only had a double extra small, then I would have just got that anyway. Super easy to walk in. I don't think this one actually has a split in it. No, it doesn't. Honestly, I just can't get over how it fits and how it like just drapes over your body and just fits perfectly. This is definitely coming to Paris with me. I think I'm gonna wear this for maybe like an evening meal or something. This is covered in glitter, and I was covered in glitter as well when I opened it, but I really don't mind because it's a cute dress. It's like a bandeau style, but it's also mesh, so you're covered where you need to be covered, so like your boobs, your bum, that is all completely concealed. Maybe you can see at the back there. It looks better in the try and clip, definitely, because you kind of hold it up and you can't really get the vision as such. Again, I picked this up in an extra small. Love the colour of this. But the thing that drew me to it the most was all the glitter. Guys, imagine this outside the Eiffel Tower. Like, just in front of the Eiffel Tower at night. This doesn't have a split to it either. But you know what? The way that, like, the material is so stretchy, you really don't need any split in it whatsoever, so it's not going to cause you any difficulty to walk in. I say this because it's my pet peeve when you put on a gorgeous maxi dress and then you're like waddling in it. You just can't walk in it properly. My hand is literally covered in glitter right now. I also really like the fact that it's mesh, because obviously you can see like your stomach and your legs and everything through it, but then again, you're covered up where you need to be. And I think if you're not into colour, I do think that they have this in a nude colour as well. The reason I picked it up in this blue is I just thought pastels are really in this shade. I feel like we're bringing colour back again. Maybe not as bright. In fact, no. We're bringing back both bright colours and pastel colours. Onto the second box now. I also picked up a gym set because realistically when I go on White Fox, I can't not either pick up a gym set or a pair of pyjamas. I didn't get the pyjamas this time, I was this close, but I did pick up a gym set instead. So I've got this in pink already, picked up the blue one. This has like a crossover waistband detail to it. These are super stretchy, so again, if you need to size down, you definitely can. I also don't find these see-through. I've been to Pilates in these, I've been to the gym in these, and obviously the last thing that you want, especially when you're at Pilates and you're doing all of those movements, you don't want your gym outfit to be see-through. So that's why I picked it up in this like powder blue colour as well. And then the matching top, so they had, I think they had a matching jacket, but they had like a standard sports bra to go with. I've already got a white and a wine coloured one from White Fox, so I decided I'm going to get this top instead, and I'm so glad that I did. This really is like the ultimate Pilates outfit. So it's the same style as a sports bra because it like crosses over in the middle, but then it's really low cut, and then you've also got a long sleeve to it as well. These two together pair just perfectly. Like, I actually have nothing bad to say about them. The quality is always 10 out of 10, really nice and stretchy. They wash really well as well. I want to say that about my White Fox things actually. I've been buying from White Fox since June last year, I want to say. So what, like 10, 11 months now? And none of my things have faded when I've been washing them. Like, the quality hasn't faded, they've not shrunk. Another one of my pet peeves is when you buy something that you love and then you take it out of the dryer and it's shrunk. I thought I'd point that out there because that really does show the quality. And also, if this is your first time shopping at White Fox, you want to know exactly what the quality is like. You want to make sure that you're spending your money well and that you're not wasting it. Do you know what I mean? This is another little dress that I picked up. I adore this dress. Not only do I love the colour, because I feel like this butter yellow or even bright yellow is really coming back for spring and summer, but this is completely mesh. And you would think to yourself, like, that's a really risky dress to wear. I can promise you it's not, because just like the blue one, you're concealed everywhere that you need to be. So this goes over your boobs, and it's also got this, like, not wiring as such, but it's got a piece of fabric here that makes sure it stays around your boobs and it doesn't move anywhere. And then the back is also covered. The only difference is this part ties. So you would just tie it over to one side and have it sit wherever you want it to sit. And then again, a full length maxi dress. White Fox know exactly what they're doing when it comes to their maxi dresses. I honestly can't fault them enough. If I ever think to myself, like, I'm going somewhere or my birthday is coming up and I'm going out, same with my friends, we're going out for their birthday, I always think to myself, I'm going to have a look on White Fox and see what they've got in. When I went on holiday last year, I'm pretty sure like 90% of my outfits were White Fox as well, because you just go on the website and they've just got endless amount of things that you can choose from. And then last but not least, we've got a little two-piece. This is going to be really hard to show on camera. This is just like a complete, in fact no, I can show you this. I wasn't going to show you it because I thought it was going to be a little bit difficult, but it is just a complete plain maxi skirt with this fold over detail. Hopefully you can see up close. It is kind of like that Borg material, so it is knitted, but it's not overly thick or too heavy to the point where when you wear it on holiday you're going to be too warm in it. And then you do have obviously this additional layer here that folds over, so it's not see-through at all. I know that's another fear when you're wearing white. You do think to yourself, like, is it going to be see-through? I can assure you that this isn't. And then the top is kind of like a bandeau style. I'm pretty sure everyone must have seen this by now all over White Fox's Instagram. So it's a long sleeve bandeau style top. I love the sleeves on this because they kind of flare out ever so slightly. You would kind of think to yourself, like, this is pretty risky to wear, and I 100% agree. Like, I know where you're coming from, but there's 3 layers here. So you've got the original layer here, which would sit over your boobs, and then you've got this layer, and then this layer. I saw this on the model on White Fox's Instagram, and I was just like, what the actual hell? Like, this immediately add to basket. You do have to buy both of these separately, but I would still definitely say get the matching set, because obviously you can style like the skirt and the top with other things as well. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I don't think I've ever had a bad thing to say about White Fox's clothes. Do you know when sometimes you look at a website and you're like, is that gonna come like how it looks on the model? I can promise you that it does. Looks the exact same. The quality is always really, really good. Again, they wash really well. And I actually think the clothes are fairly priced. And again, just like the thickness, once you feel a piece of clothing from White Fox, you'll know exactly what I mean. But yeah, code Rhiain will save you 15% off. And if you guys are thinking about buying something, or if you have bought something, let me know what it is that you've picked up. I love watching other people's hauls, and I love knowing what other people have picked up. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you did like this video, make sure you smash your big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below for more, and I'll see you all in a brand new video. Bye!